Sounds kind of annoying. So I keep it up during the winter and summer. Kept up. This is just vet wrap. And then in the summer, I use twine also, so they have something to shoo the flies away with. So I'm going to show you how I do it. And all the products I use also. I can do this one by hand. So if you do this, don't ever cut it off. Because if you cut it off, you will probably cut off their tail. And all the hard work. So you just unwrap it, find the end. Just keep unwrapping. Find the end again. And that's how it looks with all the vet wrap off. I use usually a whole roll of vet wrap. And then that's how it looks. All nice and clean still, and comes right out like that. And then I'll show you how I tie it also. And pull it out that, and then one more time. And it comes right out like that. Now I'm going to take the hair tie out. And it's still so soft. One thing I do notice how I do it this way compared to others. I like this way a lot better because whatever stays in the vet wrap is still so nice, like it was just put in yesterday. Like up here you could see the difference in it compared to down here that was in the wrap, and it's so soft and nice still. I run my fingers through it easy, right through it. And it was just taken out of the vet wrap, so, and it's still so soft and moist still, and really nice. Feels so healthy. Okay. Stuff I'm going to be using. So I personally use Cowboy Magic Detangler. I love it. Absolutely love this stuff. You're going to need some vet wrap, brush, and then bands. Those are the ones I'm using. And that's about it. Oh, and you'll need a little clippy. I just get dollar store, so that's where you could get that. And that's what you'll need. First thing, Cowboy Magic. I love it, the detangler. I'm gonna run it through his tail. I never brush their tails out until I have detangler in it first. I always put detangler in it. Okay, now I'm going to brush it. Any brush, I use this one. And then when you're brushing, always start at the bottom. And then work your way up. Okay, so last time I did his tail was January 29th. So now I'm just gonna braid it. Before I braid it, I'm gonna take my clippy and get all the loose pieces up here that aren't gonna fit in the braid. Almost have it all in line. I'm gonna tie these up. See really smaller pieces that won't go in the braid. I'm gonna pin those up. And then I'm gonna come down here, make sure it's all tangle free. And I'm gonna braid it, just a normal braid. Always braid your braids below the tailbone. So find this end of his tailbone, and that's where I'll start my braid. And now I'm just gonna start braiding it. Okay, so last time I did his tail was January 29th. It's the 21st today of February. So tails braided below the tailbone. Take the end and go towards him. Go through the first little thing, so part a little way, come through like that. Don't pull it all the way through. Then you're gonna come through the second one or so. Come through there. And then I come out kind of the bottom-ish area here. So it's 3 times it goes through. And I'm gonna go like that, but don't tighten it all the way up yet, because it's pretty hot here and the flies are gonna start coming out. So I don't wanna have to redo it in a week or so when the flies come out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab his little shoe fly that I made him to put on. So give me a sec. Here's his shoe fly that I'm putting on him. Homemade, obviously. It's just twine, and then it's parted over, so it's all the same piece of twine that comes around. And then I wrap it in vet wrap, so it keeps the tail more safe. And then I reuse it, obviously. But you want to put the vet wrap on it. If not, the twine will cut through their hair. So just always, and you want to do it down far enough so it doesn't get his tail or anything. Okay, so it's twine and vet wrap, that's it. So our tail's still in the same area, so this little hole that you still have that you haven't pulled all your slack through, you're gonna take the end, come through it, so it's like that. Can you see that? Just sitting in there. And then you're gonna come here and you're gonna pull tight, snug it up. So it's like that now. And then you're gonna take the tip of your tail back through here. So it comes out the back now. And just come around here and just put it through here so it's not as hard to wrap. And just like that. And then it sits just like that. And see, you want your vet wrap to come down far enough on each side so it doesn't rub on the sides of your braid and break his tail off. Now I'm going to show you how I wrap it. Just regular vet wrap. Pull it off. Hardest part is probably getting it started, because once you get it started it stays easier. Just like the polar wrap, the first wrap is always the hardest. Alright, so hope you could see it from there. So I'm going to start, lay it like that, come around the back, try and get it snug as possible so it stays. Do that twice or so, and then I'm going to come up. Always stay below the tailbone though. So his tailbone's still right there, so I'm still below it. And you're going to come and you're going to twist it the whole way across. And keep going. One more twist. And then come around and then rewrap it again. And then you're going to come down. See his tail's still exposed right there. And you're going to go like this, come under it, come to this side, go back under it, come up. And it doesn't matter which way you do it as long as you accomplish the same thing. Come all over. Might go over it one more time so it's a little safer. Come like this. And then, so now it looks like that still. So what I'm going to do is when I come down this next time, I'm going to wrap this together so it becomes one. So I'm going to come down here, wrap it together. Now I'm going to do the same thing I did at the top where I twist it. And I'm going to twist it the whole way. So it kind of locks it. And this helps it to where it doesn't slide off your horse's tail. And it doesn't fall off or anything. And I usually use the whole vet wrap. Every time on each horse, I always use the whole wrap. Then you come, you just finish off your wrap. And you want to try and keep it snug so it stays on. Make sure that all the ends are there, come through, press everything together, make sure it's all together and nice. And then so now it looks like that. One piece down here, still below his tailbone. And then the rest of his shoe fly. So it looks like that. And then that's it. So I take my clippy off. That's it. And then I usually leave it in a week or 2 weeks, sometimes longer. Depends. And then let me bring my camera. And then when you're have your twine, you want to make sure that, hold on if I can get on it. When you have your twine, if you're working your horse, obviously, I ride my horses a lot, you don't want the twine to be extremely long because when they're backing and everything, they will step on it. So you make it long at the beginning and then cut it with scissors and trim up to where you feel it's good for him and comfortable to where he won't step on it and everything. So I might trim this up just a little bit, but it seems okay for right now. So if it's too long, trim it up, and then he has something to swat with, and his tail is protective and safe. And another reason why I do this is obviously I don't have to maintain it every day, so it's nice when I'm riding every day, just one less thing to worry about. But when the flies are out and everything, this helps so much with growing their tail, because when they're constantly swatting at flies, it is constantly breaking down their tail. So I don't know if you noticed, but they get obviously way shorter because they're swishing their tail constantly to swat the flies, so it is just breaking it down. So when I have it in this, his tail's all protected. He still has something to swat the flies with, but it's not going to break it down, and his tail grows so nice and beautiful.